Yeah guys, I just heated up the wax and waxed the chain. I love it when your chain is like rock stiff like this. I'm doing every little trick I can think of right now. Brand new Grand Prix 5000s wax chain. Must be a bike race coming up. This tire, this Grand Prix, Continental Grand Prix 25, has been on this front wheel for like, I want to say about 4 years, and it's not wore out. I mean, there's still, the wear indicators are not even close to showing the tires wore out, but I just think it's time for a new tire. But yeah, front tires, man, they just don't wear out on road bikes. Hey guys, super pro tip. When you're trying to put tires on, they're really tight like these GP 5000s. Don't be tempted to stick a tire iron up there because you'll just flat your tire like I just did. You'll damage your tube. But get some of these mechanic gloves and they're going to give you a lot more strength, like to push against that bead. And you should be able to get it by hand like that. And because it's not really hand strength, it's just the pain of pushing against that. And that made it a lot easier. Whoa guys, it's bright out here. Hey, so I just cleaned up my bike, and so I wanted to talk a little bit. You know, I don't do many like reviews on bikes. I don't review bike stuff very often because while I spend a lot of my time, it's like my main thing to do. You know, I love riding my bike, but bike stuff oftentimes is kind of like, it's very similar. I don't see a lot of big differences. Plus, I don't test a lot of different bike stuff. I just use what I use. This is my Tarmac. And this is like, to me, this is the epitome of road bike technology. I think it's been downhill since about this era. Of course, maybe I'm just biased, but okay, so what do I like about this bike? First off, everything designed on this bike made perfect sense. It has a threaded bottom bracket. You don't have any stupid bearings that wear out really fast. You have to press in, you just thread it in. It's really simple to replace the bottom brackets. And I have never had any squeaking or creaking or any issues, and this bottom bracket's been in the bike for a long time and it's fine. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to replace it. Rim brakes. There's no reason why a road bike needs disc brakes. I mean, if you want them, great. If you like using your brakes all the time, personally, I prefer not using my brakes when I can avoid it. And, you know, like these stop me just fine. I honestly, at my weight, I'm much better off with rim brakes because I'm pretty sure I would overheat a road bike brake in like a mountain descent. Plus, I don't even live anywhere where I really need like special extra powerful brakes. Disc brakes are great on mountain bikes, they're great on gravel bikes, sort of, but they're not really necessary to me on road bikes, so that's just a thing, you know, marketing thing to sell bikes in my opinion. What else? Well, cables, notice this right here, they don't go inside the frame. They just come out here. There's a adjuster right here, so I can adjust front and rear derailleur from while I'm riding my bike if I need to. I don't have any, I just put cables on this bike. It rides like brand new, and it took me like 15 minutes to put front and rear cables on the bike because it's so simple. Everything on this bike is just standard issue. 27.2 seat post, standard stem. I mean, there's nothing, no, it's not, you know, an extra wide fork. It's just everything standard. So it's easy to get parts. If something, you know, I want to swap parts, I don't have any like proprietary parts. Standard quick release, you know, through axles are nice on mountain bikes, I guess, but I don't really see the point of them on road bikes. Maybe they're better, but I don't think I need that. So the frame weighs, I don't know what the frame weighs. I don't even really know what the bike weighs. It's probably around 18 pounds, 17 pounds. I got 105. I got this nice forced crank set. And, you know, I've been riding this bike now, I think, for 4 years. And I absolutely love it. I wish it would never wear out. Sometimes I don't ride it just because I don't, you know, I ride an old junkier bike because I just don't want to wear this one out. It's such a good bike. Dad bought this used from a guy for $700. Now the parts have all been swapped out, new wheels, very few. The only thing that's really on the bike that I think we originally got it for was the frame. I don't think any of these other parts and the fork. But this is my point here is that you don't have to have the latest and greatest. You can find a used bike as long as you keep them serviced, know how to work on them and replace parts that wear out. You can ride the same bike for a very long time. Okay, Tarmac, love it.